Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we're looking at Final Fantasy VI's Kefka Court Mage. This one really snuck up on me, guys. I honestly didn't think much of this when I first saw it, but actually this might be one of my favourite commanders from the Final Fantasy set. He's essentially a souped-up Nicol Bolas in so many ways. I used to run Nicol Bolas Ravager so much, and over the years, I felt like he just got weaker and weaker. The fact that he just discards a card of your opponent's choice, 7 mana to flip him, and then people can kill him in response. It's just, I feel like Ravager hasn't aged well. And I feel like Kefka is just the supreme ultimate rendition of him now. This is like a modern version, and I think it's absolutely awesome. And I'm desperate to get this in paper now. So let's have a look at why he's so much better. Firstly, he has a Titan ability. So whenever he enters or attacks, each player discards a card. Then you draw a card for each card type amongst cards discard this way. This is ludicrous. If you discard an artifact creature and an enchantment creature, you'll be drawing 3 cards, and then if your opponent draws something else, basically the more types you discard, the better it gets. And then on top of that, on top of already drawing like multiple cards in multiplayer, you pay 8 mana, which by the way, it's 8 generic mana, which is ludicrous. If you look at this Bolas, it's 4 in Grixis. He flips, each opponent sacrifices a permanent of their choice. That might not be as good as you think it is, really, because they can choose lands, which aren't as important. But then transform, and then he becomes Kefka, Ruler of Ruin, which says whenever an opponent loses life during a turn, you draw that many cards. Drawing that many cards is ludicrous. 5/7 as well. So we've got a lot of awesome ways to synergize with this guy in a deck. Okay, let's go. Let's prepare yourselves for all the Venn diagrams we're going to see. Firstly, the Enigma Jewel and Training Grounds make his activated ability cost 2 less each. This is very powerful because it means if you play it on curve, you can go for Kefka, and then on the next turn, 6 mana open, you can flip it, which is awesome. Obviously, both of them out, it's going to be 4 mana less, which is already insane. Next up, we have doublers. We've got Naban, which doubles any wizard ETBs. With a wizard you control entering causes trigger ability, triggers an additional time. Harmonic Prodigy is one step further than that. If an ability of a wizard you control triggers an additional time, so that's even better. This is basically a 2-mana version of Roaming Throne, which doubles all triggers. We've also got Aetherflux Reservoir, which, that's actually, that's actually not meant to be in here. But anyway, let's ignore that. Facet Deep Dwelling, which doubles the triggers for Kefka. We've got Displacer Kitten, which flickers him and then lets him do the same thing over and over again. We've got what else have we got? We had another thing. I just wanted to talk about Jill because Jill's such a fun card. She comes in, she bounces something, and then she can flip as well. She also has an activated ability. So again, this hits the ETB with activated ability quadrants of the cards we're using. And then she also triggers with loads of our ETB doublers, not necessarily the wizard ones, but as you can see, Bolas also has an ETB and an activated cost when he flips. Just a quick note on Aetherflux Reservoir. I'll be honest with you, I forgot to take this out with Bolas' Citadel. I just kind of got a bit bored of using this with Bolas' Citadel. It's just, it just became a bit too much. Yeah, it's fine. Leave it in. But it's still a fun card. Let's leave it in. We could try and get 50 life. What else do we have? Frostcliff Siege. I'm trying to explain why this is in the deck. When you flip Kefka, a lot of the issues with him is he's just vulnerable sitting there 5/7. But if you have Frostcliff Siege and give him haste and trample, now you're going to immediately draw the 5 cards when you hit your opponent in the air. How else can we abuse Kefka's flip side? Well, we've got Kuja. When Kuja flips, he says if a wizard you control would deal damage to a permanent player, deals double that damage. Now, if Kefka that deals 10 damage to your opponents, which is just ludicrous, and also Kuja makes wizards on every single end step. We've also got Waste Not to get advantages when your opponent's discarding. This is just ludicrous. We've got so many things. We've got Crocs that go along that. So this is like one of the most tightly knit decks I think I've ever made. It's just absolutely beautiful and a really lovely natural evolution of Nicol Bolas. What else can I mention? I guess we have Monument to Endurance. Whenever you discard, you get a bonus as well. So this is like an inverted Waste Not. I know there's Bone Miser, but I didn't have this. I don't want to unlock him, basically. I just didn't want to. But yeah, there we have it. So I'm really happy with this deck. Kefka Court Mage, who'd have thought it? Grixis, eh? Absolutely love Grixis. Mana base is intense, but if you have ever followed me in my Bolas videos, you'll probably already have the mana base for that as well. But yeah, the only fishy thing would be Aetherflux Reservoir. I forgot to take it out, but you know what? It's a fun card. It's fine. It's one pet card. You can have a pet card in a deck, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Naban and Harmonic Prodigy hopefully will do a lot of work here. The deck basically has like multiple roaming thrones. It's going to be very difficult for our opponent to stop this. If he gets 1 or 2 triggers, it's crazy. You know, drawing 2 cards off wanting to be making your opponent discard is really ludicrous. Honestly, this is very powerful. Let's get to the gameplay. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you want to get your video made of your choice, become a channel patron. Look at the details below, and we can talk about that. Talk about anything. Write in the comments below which so far has been your favourite Final Fantasy character for Magic the Gathering. Alright, I think this could work. The Arcane Signet's going to do a lot of work here, especially because that's our only black source. And we're going to require it to play these 3 spells here. Buxton is going to cheat loads of creatures out. Okay. As long as we draw a few more natural lands as well, we should be fine. Oh, that's beautiful. The difference 1 land can really make, and especially when the land gives you the 3rd colour that you require. I'm excited. I'm excited. Woes, Pathfinder. Woes. 4 mana. Let's just kill it. Discard 2 damage. Whittle them down. This adds mana. A 2 mana dork that taps for 1. Maybe there's a reason people play that. I just think those two just a bit too slow when you got elves and stuff. Ah, that's annoying. The Kolaghan's command could have hit that. Okay, okay. Let's get Kefka. I think we'll discard a land. If they discard a land, then we only draw 1 card. But we draw 2, which is pretty good. If they go for Buxton, they're going to get 1 non-land permanent out of it, which is annoying. The fact he has Convoke is kind of crazy. Jasper Sentinel. Oh my god, Displacer. Kitten. I think we attack first. Just to get the trigger. Oh my goodness. We are really depleting the hand here. They could double block. But then we'll just use a Feed the Cycle to kill the second... Well, kill the Buxton, I guess. It's absolutely brutal the amount of card advantage you can get from this. How many cards on graveyard? 3. So we'll forage. Kill that. This is absolutely brutal, guys. I don't think they can come back from this. Kill the commander. We flicker the Kefka. We draw 2 more cards. This is insanity. Really is. One of the most brutal cards I think I've ever seen for Grixis. And it seems so simple. It's just the wording of it is so intricately woven. It's just beautiful. So they go for Buxton again. They're going to hope to get something good out of this. And they get... What's it going to be? Pacifism. So we can't attack or block, but it doesn't really matter. Because we can just flicker the Kefka. Oh my goodness. Absolutely insane. Brutalized there. Oh my god, I just love this deck. So smooth. Right, so we're playing against Aristocrats, but we have a Damnation. So, really wonderful start. I feel very safe playing Grixis. I don't know. I think Grixis is probably the thing that I have the most affinity with because I've just played it so long. And this is giving me Daddy Bolas vibes. Whoever made this card was definitely a Bolas fan. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving me this card. I'm so close to buying it on eBay. I just wish they were cheaper. So many of these singles from the set are so expensive. So yeah, if any of you want to donate, help me out. Help me get myself a paper Kefka. It's so expensive. All of them. I mean, I get it. It's a very popular set. House meld on this. Whenever one or more other creatures die, that would be an epic house meld, I think. Because we have literally a handful of kill spells. What do you guys think? So then we will get an enchantment which says we basically win the game. That is ridiculous. Thank you so much for the enchantment version of Morbid Opportunist. I wonder if this was just a 3-mana enchantment, if it would be, firstly, better, and if it would be played more or less. That's interesting, isn't it? Interesting statistics to consider. So 4 toughness. Let's use this. This triggers only once a turn, but that's fine because we've got instants. Okay. So although we missed a land drop, I'm still feeling decent because we've got the damnation in case anything gets a bit overboard. Inquisition. Well, take your pick. You've literally got my entire hand bar damnation. One of the few times when somebody inquisitions me and it doesn't... we are just going to annihilate them with our hand, aren't we? They did see literally removal central. That's fantastic. Bear in mind, the deck wasn't designed to only be removal central. It was designed to have a lot more nuance to it. But yeah, it just so happens that that hand was crazy. And honestly, I've not actually seen another person use Kefka, so I will take the absolute honor and privilege of using him before I see anyone else. It's such a nice treat. Everyone's using VVs at the minute, so yeah, you can sneak by using things that no one really knows what they do. Look how stunning our hand is. I just love seeing this spread of beautiful colours and oh, it's such a nice feeling. So we're facing Hinata, which is, I guess, a stacks build. I mean, why else would someone use this? I guess it's not only stacks, but X. So you could say stacks with double X, triple X. Spells cost more. Fable. Okay, well. I think I'm just going to bounce this to the hand. Or if we bounce the Chrome Mox, it's a shame we can't really do both. Yeah, we'll do this. I would have loved to bounce the Chrome Mox, to be honest, because that would have been -1 card as well. Facing some very controlling matchups, but it makes sense because we are as well. Quite a bit of deck diversity. So that's going to cost 4. Okay. Let's go for the waste knot. What am I really scared of? I don't know. Roaming Throne. Bit slow here. They've already got 3 permanents out. Need to be cautious. But yeah, definitely an X spells kind of thing to make the X spells cheaper. I don't know. There's a lot of different applications here. Just cheap removal as well. Feed the cycle. Because they have 4 mana up, I'm just going to pass. It's a Jeskai deck. They're going to have some kind of response. Oh, they've got bloody... no blue mana. That does tap for blue, to be fair. So do they have a counter? The good news is if they use a counter here, it means that Kefka gets some really nice extra triggers with this waste knot. Okay, they put the Hinata in the bin, so they've got a revival spell. And they attacked with this, which means they don't have anything else to do with this currently. Oh, they're going to try... ah, touche. I like that. They're a good player. A lot of people will just let this go to the graveyard. Oh, I feel very confident now. Aldous Reborn. Aldous Reborn is a really good synergy with Kefka, because if anybody discards anything, any creatures, that is, he can just get it back. Oh, come on, man. We were going to do some cool things. I just want to get some cool synergies out. I don't just want to annihilate people, but sadly that is just the case. You will just crush people too quick, and it's a snowball effect, isn't it? And it happens to us equally as much. All right, let's go. So we've got Sorin, Imperious Bloodlord. They're going to cheat in some big-ass vampires. We can technically stop them here. Also, the Brotherhood's End is pretty decent. Bloodcast. Okay, so next turn they could play Sorin minus and play a small vampire. That would mean that we can wipe them all out with the Brotherhood's End. This is like Blade coming along and just going to their nightclub and just taking them all out. How big is it going to be? Oh my god, this is literally Christmas. This is actually Christmas time. See ya. Oh, 3 for 1. BMC. Okay, BMC. Roaming Tron. Wizardo. Choose Wizardo. But yeah, double Kefka triggers is kind of crazy. Let's see how we get on then. They could play him again and play another vamp. Or they could focus on killing the roaming throne. Looks like we need another board wipe. Something else command could be nice. Is that Death Touch? Lifelink? It is. Okay, we got a lot of removal. Destroy permanent. -3. Kill him. To be honest, I probably should have just killed this, in fact, and then attacked in. Yeah, that was... Yeah, that was a bad move. But then they would have had the Bloodghast, I suppose. Oh, I don't know. Swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Bloody hell, they've got Sorin. They can just keep playing Sorin over and over again. This is bad. Thoughtseize. Oh, that's not good. They've got everything here. Are they scared of it? Yes, the decoy spell. It's a decoy spell, guys. People are terrified of that. Fantastic. Nighthawk Scavenger. Okay. That's annoying. It's quite big as well. You know what? We're going to set up some big-ass turns here. Tell you what, we're going to do... We'll just kill this first. Oh, God. Oh, there's so much crap, isn't there? Because it's going to put a trigger on everything, so we have to kind of use this here. Oh, the sequencing was probably quite bad there, to be honest. Yeah, I should have killed the Cordial Vampire. No, but then that's a sorcery, though. Yeah, that was annoying. Yeah, I've done too many mistakes here. I'm sure you'll all be enjoying moaning about it. Oh well. It's my channel, isn't it? I'm allowed to make mistakes. Who says I'm not allowed to make mistakes anyway? It's my channel. My channel is not called I Don't Make Mistakes. Then, at that point, you'd have a right to maybe say something. But, until then, maybe not. Board wipe. Sorin. Okay, so they're probably going to kill the Harmonic Prodigy then. That Bloodghast. You know, this Bloodghast has haunted me all week. Really has. And he's got 5 loyalty as well. Son of a bitch. Prismatic Command. Okay. So we're going to get 2 triggers here. Draw a few cards. Discard 2 of theirs is kind of epic. So this will trigger... Okay, don't worry. Do they have a kill spell? We had the trigger on the stack, though. So it's still going to go off. Destroy target. Destroy Planeswalker. Okay. I mean, sure. They 2 for Wonders, and they're going to lose 2 more cards. So we're actually going to get... Oh, what a bloody coincidence. You know what? This kind of shit is really far too frequent. This is happening way too many times now. Just waiting for server. Let's see if I can get back into the game. Utter bullshit. Oh, look, what a surprise. I rejoined within moments of just quitting the game and then re-entering a game. This is ridiculous. Happens really quite often nowadays. And it's always during a moment, like a pivotal moment. But here we are. If this is an exploit, it's pretty annoying, to be fair. Basically because I 4 for 1'd on him. Okay. Grey Merchant, okay.
That will cost you dearly.
Sure. I think this Jill's going to be kind of nice. We can bounce this back to the hand. But yeah, that was just a kind of a weird moment when I get a 4 for 1 and then suddenly the disconnect happens. Don't you think? I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. It's just a bit odd. Bloodgast. I mean, the thing is, we're probably going to lose anyway, as well. That's 6 damage coming in, too. Jesus. Nine coming in. So basically I need River's Rebuke, right? That's what they're trying to say here. Dean of Iteration, that's not very good in this situation. Down to 3, so yeah, I need something good. Well, these are all evens, but the issue then is the Hive. And we do lose the Romy Throne as well. Which is unfortunate. And also it has Menace. So yeah, we lose. But it's just a shame that we had to do that, you know, disconnect and then reconnect. They could also just play any Vampire deal 3 to us. Weird timing, guys. It couldn't have been literally any other moment in that game the disconnect happened. It was when we got a 4 for 1. So, who knows? Quentin S. There's a sus play did there, bro. Sus play. All right, it's a bit of a meh hand. We've just not really nothing too exciting. I mean, yeah, we've got a bit of removal, but the thing about Gonti is when it hits, it already hits, right? It does the thing. Inquisition. So we could lose. Losing some of their support is not a very nice feeling, but oh well. Also, River's Rebuke is kind of shit in this game because it's going to bounce back to his hand. And they get rid of the Cheapener, which, to be honest, I think we did fine there because the Cheapener, it still takes some time to flip him. So, Final Grasp. Again, not too worried because when he comes down, he gets 1 use and then he's kind of done. So we're going to need something good. Mono Black is going to be discarding heavy, kill heavy. Not the most exciting matchup to face. Snarling Gorehound. So it's just lots of creatures. They've chosen the wrong Gonti here. There's a Mono Black Echo. Toxic Deluge. Put all of them into your hand. Okay, now we're looking interesting. Well, we might as well use it. Because it's going to go away anyway. Okay. I think the Thassa gives us a hell of a lot of legs. Ironic, because she doesn't have any legs, but... The Iron Crag. You cannot say that in a non-Scottish accent. Ooh, Kuja. Let's give her Thassa. Thassa's going to be very difficult for them to interact with when it's resolved, because it's an indestructible enchantment. Enchantment is already the toughest thing they can get rid of. So next turn, if they deploy the Gonti, it's likely we just use the Toxic Deluge to get rid of both of their creatures, depending on what they steal here. If you've known me for a while, you'll know that I absolutely hate my permanents being stolen. I'm looking at you, Josh. One of my best mates in life is called Josh, which is really annoying in some ways, because whenever I say it, it sounds like I'm talking about myself. But there we are. He knows he's probably laughing right now. You know what, Johnny? Maybe you're laughing too, because they're related. Some of my best friends, all the names begin with J. I couldn't actually have met a more complex... Well, actually, I say complex. I couldn't have met a more... I can't think of the word. All the names begin with J. Basically. All the names. So many J's. The whole family is J's. It's just quite funny. Apart from mother. No J there. Thoughtseize. Inquisition into Thoughtseize. What a bastard. River's Rebuke and a Shield Red. You son bitch. I don't like it. Because now they're going to deal loads of damage to us. Yep, that's bloody annoying. Ugh. Gross. As if they got shielded. That's literally like the worst case scenario we could have pulled. Especially if we're just going to draw... we're just going to die from our own trigger here. Just stop holding priority, you twat. Why are you holding priority? Ugh. You don't... honestly, this guy's looked at Kefka and looked at the Anarchy about 5 freaking trillion times in a row. The Anarchy, firstly, is your own card. If you don't know what it does, why the hell... You're looking at it again? Honestly, this guy's mental. He did this after the first trigger. But then before the... I don't know, whatever. Guardian Idol. They used the Flare of Malice against Kefka. It was going to kill me. I was so terrified of Shelter. They've done the job for me. And now we can just replay the Kefka. Once we have some mana. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. You know what? We're going to leave that Swamp on top. Because we increase our odds of escaping them stealing us by 25%, and their odds decrease by 25% of stealing something from us. So that might sound weird. Come on, play your Gonti then. You're joking. You're not going to play the Gonti because you want to kill the Kefka. I mean, fine. I'm still going to get a trigger. And look at this again. Holding priority. Outrageous robbery. Going to steal 5 cards. Okay. That is very, very irritating. But now... they don't have anything to discard, I guess. Yeah, okay. Fine. They've just stolen 5 cards, guys. That is shocking behaviour. Fine. 5 of my own cards, though, might I add. Get rid of that. Right, let's see what my 5 of my own cards can do. Let's see. So the whole deck has basically just been a prick. Everything. So apparently they've just stolen 5 of my cards, but they don't want a single one of them. What? That's the same thing as when a woman goes clothes shopping. She's bought 5 dresses. She has a party coming up, and she doesn't want to wear any of them. Bonkers. Death touch. 1 black open. Gonna go for a black source. And they're gonna have 2 mana up. And then they can, I don't know, kill us. Kill Kefka. 5 cards is a bit much. This is basically Sphinx's Revelation, right? So they've only got black lands in the deck, but they're taking about 3 hours to search for it with Marsh Flats. Okay. Using my own Essence Flux to steal even more of my cards. I always find it weird when people have a penchant for just stealing other people's cards. Do you hate your own cards that much? Just draw... Just play your own cards. Nice, that took a while, didn't it? So, question is, do I want to discard and draw, or do I just want to just... Yeah, let's just do this. Oh, that's kind of cool. We can fly over the top, draw 5 cards, and then we can flicker him, and then it goes back to normal. We get a trigger again with the Thassa. That's really cool interaction. Let's draw casual 5. Training grounds as well. Don't I really want to lose more life, though? Let's rather do that, I think. Ooh. And then let's flicker him, yeah. I think that's actually pretty sweet. It's one of the weirdest things where I'm not that bothered about losing the fact, you know, because he comes in and he does something cool again. And we've drawn 5 cards. Liliana the Veil. So they're going to make me sacrifice Kefka.
Something suspicious is
With my own Liliana, you cheeky boy.
Off you go.
Okay. What else of my cards will you be using? If I use Brawl's Expertise, a Braid. Oh, you cheeky arsehole. Right. They think they're so goddamn hard, don't they? Well, we've got Frost. Funny enough, we've got the Frostcliff Siege and any attacker to just attack into Liliana. Duress. Should we see what their last card is in their hands? Cool. So apparently they don't want me to see it. So they're just gonna rope me. My God. I just want to face a regular human. A regular human person. Toxic Deluge. Okay. Cool. Why did that take so long? I was reborn, so that will get rid of the Gunty. Now, interesting side play here. If they really, really wanted to, they could have actually sacked this to get a swamp to then... Oh, it's 2, isn't it? Yeah, okay, no, they couldn't have done that. My apologies. I was thinking there was a way to, like, maybe... Yeah, let's just draw some cards here. I mean, we've got more cards than them, so their Liliana's just going to hurt... Well, sorry. Our Liliana's just going to hurt a bit more on them, because we've got more choices. And yes, they can steal something else. Why is it taking so long? Oh my God, it's so frustrating. Mono black, it's not even that hard. It's just literally black spells other than 2 of mine. I think the Brawl's expertise might not be that good, really, because if they can keep redeploying him. We're on 10, so 3 of our cards currently. Each player discards.
Don't overthink things.
Go back. I mean, we could bounce him and then play the Displacer Kitten, or bounce. Even better, if they play like one of our creatures, then we could bounce our own creature back to our own hand. That would be kind of nice. So they're going to discard now. But they don't have any cards, so... I know this is weird. We're giving them another card with Gonti. But it does slow them down a bit. Play Displacer Kitten. God damn it, got no blue mana. Oh, they used all of our blue mana for that. Oh, that's really irritating. That tapped. That auto-tapped all of our blue mana. Blue, 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 blue. What? Why did it do that, guys? It left all the red-black mana. That's very frustrating. Really is frustrating, guys. Yeah, that might cost me the game now. Culligan's Command. They're going to bring back Grey Merchant. Holy shit. They're going to play Gonti again. Yeah, I think we're going to die, to be perfectly honest. This is going to kill us. But we do get to revive something with the Elders Reborn, I suppose.
You won't be outsmarting me.
I mean, the Liliana's hurt himself as well. What's good? Shieldred's good. I think Shieldred's good. Just give us a bit of lifelink. We have the haste as well. Crumble haste. Three, four, five.
I know when I'm not wanted.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Under your control. I mean, it's still going to be under my control, so that's fine. Sure. It's a shame we didn't get to play this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rankle. Now, don't forget we can tap the Rankle here. So we'll wait to beginning of combat. Did they realise that? That's interesting. What a weird game. I felt like I should have died about 3 turns ago. Tap land and a grey merchant. So they are going to play it, and we're going to lose 4. We go down to 5. But then we get to 7 when we draw. Okay. So we're actually going to gain a bit more life than that, because we get to flicker with Thassa. We're going to draw 2 cards here going for... Oh my goodness. And we got a Naban. Holy crap. This is an insane comeback, guys. Oh my god. And all of our creatures have haste. That's insane. No way. We are literally clawed back from the depths of hell here. 7. We might as well play that, right? Flicker him. Let's draw again. Even though there's a bolus. But we get 2 triggers. We draw. Oh my goodness, we get to draw again. Go all the way up to 19. Holy crap, they're on 5. Well, if that isn't an absolute, you know, FU, I don't know what is. What's this? Volt Scourge. Well, that's a blocker. I think they're screwed. So they can make a sack. Sure. Make me draw. Oh my god. They made themselves draw with a Shieldred? Wow. They cannot be happy about that. But yeah, you know, I made a lot of mistakes that game, guys, and that was definitely a roller coaster of a game. My heart was in my throat, but yeah, we managed to definitely claw that back. I'm not sure at what point that was. I guess it all kind of happened very quickly at the end there, but yeah, my god. This Kefka is incredible. Yeah, I really need to get one of these guys. I really want him. Help me buy him in paper. Cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.